What's going on, guys? I'm with my friend and client, Matt Meyers here. And Matt is just going to tell us a little bit about his experience working with me. So, Matt, would you like to tell everyone, people watching, what you reached out to me for in the first place?
Sure. So was a very busy professional, had a lot of health problems, including a very bad back, had back surgery. It unfortunately did not go well. But at a certain point, I kind of recovered and started trying to get my health back, and looked at Daniel and really liked his credentials. And we slowly started getting to work on doing decades of damage. So.
Awesome. And so, could you tell everyone what sort of things that we worked on together since we worked together?
Sure. Well, the obvious ones are nutrition, and diet, and not so much working out, because I was always a gym bro, so I kind of knew how to work out, but I was like kind of one of those big fat guys. So, but you know what? Honestly, the health tips that Daniel would give me were very important. He had a very lengthy battle getting me off of Diet Coke. Uh, that was a wage war, and but and a lot of it too, honestly, was Daniel's addressing the mindset. I was working 60 hours a week, and very stressful job, and as a father and head of household, that's stressful too. So it was sort of just convincing myself, or him convincing me to find time for myself to prioritize my health. So and habits. Daniel was great at breaking some very bad habits of mine. So.
Fantastic. And what sort of results have you seen since we've been working together, Matt?
Oh, light years of difference. I dropped a lot of body fat. I put on some muscle. And any delay in results was my fault, because I was busy working, and and Daniel was busy trying to change me. But I feel 10 times healthier. My back was a problem, so I'm precluded from doing any squatting or shrugging or anything that loads the spine. But slowly but surely, my back healed, and slowly but surely we ramped up the exercise, and now I'm back in the gym. I'm lifting like I'm 18 again, and Daniel taught me things I never thought I'd be able to do, like fasting. Like, that was an impossibility, or going low carb. I was never gonna go low carb, so Daniel taught me how to fast. Daniel taught me how to low carb, got me off Diet Coke. And it's funny, I was just telling Daniel the other day that like, I noticed like little things, but I guess they're big things. Like, I always used to have these sock lines on my calves, right? And I thought, because my socks were too tight, and I bought nothing but diabetic socks. And now my socks, those diabetic socks just fall down because they're so loose. And I haven't had a sock line in 6 months, 8 months, something like that. So if that's on the external, I can only imagine what's going on internal for my health. So.
And what about, I think was a big one as well, what about your sleep?
Oh yeah, sleep was non-existent. Well, first of all, I was probably hyper caffeinated, right, from all the Diet Coke, because I remember chugging Diet Coke at least until 10 p.m. So, so Daniel slowly but surely got that gone, and then the stress. My job is very stressful, in a very toxic work environment, and like I said, the financial obligations of being a dad. So those were all very stressful, and Daniel slowly but surely. Oh, and also with my back, I was in a tremendous amount of pain. So trying to get to sleep, while slowly but surely coming off of the medicines, was that was an epic fight for Daniel, because I would sometimes go on 1 hour sleep, 2 hours sleep a night, and it's hard to get in shape or eat right, or curb caffeine if you're only getting an hour or two sleep a night. But yeah, it was a long struggle for Daniel. Yeah, it was.
Well, not just for me, but for you.
Yes.
So what would you say, Matt, to anyone watching this who might be on the fence about doing something like this?
Oh, I'll tell you this. Like I said, I've been working out since the 80s, and like, I remember the 80s, like, chicken breasts and egg whites and all that stuff. So, it's one thing to know it, but it's another thing to do it. And Daniel's a lighthouse that never goes dark. He just never goes dark. And he he forgives you a lot quicker than you forgive yourself on your bad habits, or if you don't accomplish your goals right away. And just like is a lighthouse that you just always have on, and he just works with you, and if you can do it right away, great. If it takes you a long time, so be it. And he just peels back the layers of the onions, and I can tell you, I've totally transformed my lifestyle. I sleep great now. I fast. I eat pretty clean. It's not easy with an 18-year-old in quarantine who eats like a 10, like an 18-year-old. But the soda's gone. I just drink coffee and water. I eat high protein, low carb, and I go for walks. I would never go for a walk back in the day. Now I make sure to get my 10,000 steps in, and now my back is healed. Daniel and I've got a workout program, and that's that can only, it's obviously going to add to the quantity and quality of life. So it's awesome. It's well worth. Don't do it yourself. Don't do it yourself. I try to do it for myself for decades. It's Monday I'll eat right, or in January it doesn't happen. You need a buddy to see you through things. You just do. It's just believe me, I tried, and I'm fairly disciplined in my life. I'm fairly regimented, professionally and at home. But there's just only so much you can take on as a with work and family. Leave it to the professionals. That's what I tell my clients, right? At my job, I say, leave it to the professionals. So Daniel's a professional, a pro's pro. So he'll get you through it. He'll get you there.
Thank you so much, Matt. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.